Mia stood in the community center, her hands trembling as she clutched the crumpled fine notice. The words "violation," "unauthorized event" glared in cold ink, signed by Karen, the self-appointed head of the neighborhood's so-called HOA. It wasn't even a real homeowners association, just Karen's power trip, cloaked in rules she'd invented. Mia's crime? Hosting a mental health workshop in her backyard. A desperate attempt to bring hope to a community fraying under unspoken struggles. The event had been a quiet success. Neighbors shared stories, tears, and laughter under string lights. But Karen, with her clipboard and smug authority, had watched from her porch, plotting. The fine was $500, an absurd amount for Mia, a single mother scraping by. Worse, Karen had posted about it on the neighborhood app, twisting the truth. Reckless gathering disrupts peace. Comments piled up, some cruel, others confused. Mia's heart sank as her safe space unraveled. She'd poured her soul into the workshop, inspired by her own battles with anxiety, hoping to help others. Now she faced public shame and a bill she couldn't pay. The next morning, Mia confronted Karen at the community center. The room buzzed with tension as neighbors gathered, drawn by whispers of the dispute. Karen stood tall, her voice sharp. "Rules are rules, Mia. You didn't get approval." Mia's voice cracked with fury. "Approval from who? You? This isn't about rules, it's about control." The crowd murmured, some nodding, others shifting uncomfortably. Karen's eyes narrowed, but she doubled down. "You endangered the neighborhood. What if someone had a breakdown?" The accusation stung. Mia's workshop had been a lifeline, not a danger. She felt the weight of every sleepless night, every panic attack she'd hidden, now weaponized against her. But then, a voice cut through old Mr. Thompson, a widower who'd attended the workshop. "Karen, you weren't there. That night saved me from my darkness." Others chimed in. A teenager who'd found courage to speak, a veteran who'd felt seen. The room shifted, anger turning to solidarity. Karen scoffed, but the crowd pressed closer. "You don't get to fine us for caring," said Rosa, a nurse who'd helped organize. The confrontation escalated, voices overlapping, until Karen stormed out, her clipboard clattering to the floor. Mia felt a fleeting triumph, but it was hollow. The community rallied, raising funds to cover the fine and planning more workshops. Yet Karen's lies lingered online, and the app exploded with division. Some called Mia a hero, others a troublemaker. Weeks later, the truth unraveled. A neighbor uncovered that Karen had fabricated the HOA entirely, pocketing fines for years. The betrayal hit hard. At a final meeting, Karen was exposed, her authority stripped. But Mia didn't celebrate. The community she'd fought for was fractured. Neighbors who'd once shared coffee now argued bitterly online. Karen moved away, but the scars remained. Mia's workshop had sparked hope, only for it to drown in mistrust. The bitter truth settled in. Healing a community was harder than breaking it. Mia stared at the wooden sign from her event, now propped in her garage. "Fake HOA find me, fight back." It felt like a relic of a battle won but a war lost. What do you think? Can justice mend a divided community? Or does truth sometimes cut too deep? Share your thoughts on where the line between right and wrong lies.